Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
很难玩，所以我现在看起来 ，Cole 跟 Jack 是不是？还有 Elsa 应该是三角恋吧？
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
好吧。然后现在看起来就是各方开始拉拢了，因为要选举了。香草铺。 高点。要先看这个，果然，2号公寓，2号公，艾文。 刚应该讲过，2号，哇，在都一2号，这里有写，
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
而且好
Smooth,
高
Curtis,
级
I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
因为他现在有点像扣就是要死命调查到底啊！明明就知道已经很危险了，然后还硬要调查。有。摇唱片
What exactly do you expect to
，AD
find,
Watson
Jack?。
他一定把东西都藏起来了，他完全不害怕。加州活险人寿公司。加州活险人寿公司依据你每年支付的$1105保险费用，向乐图发展公司承担对该失控补偿。超过221000美元。这句话怎么那么久？
What exactly do you expect to find,
本保
Jack?
险包括任何原因的起火爆炸。
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
要诈领保险吗？还有阳台欸。
To
Jack,
get all
you've
of the
made a terrible
stockholders, I
mistake.
need to follow the paper trail.
Get out while you can.
标记。哇塞，每股100元，它有2000股，那多少？10万、10万、20万、20万美元。
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
眼角我靠
How old are you, Princess?
16? Mister?
16岁，哇塞！
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
完了 ，boss， 你吃太嫩了吧？
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
What?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind, and he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
我想说这个人也太冷静了嘛，看来是为了钱。
She will only come back.
哇，他穿好快，穿衣服穿好快。哇，你这个老牛吃嫩草啊！也不知道是什么。这是进来的门，它这样很大哎。终于没有洗的碗盘，不愧是有钱人的家里。滚印，还有西瓜。
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
不是啊，因为大家都有没有洗的碗盘，我看得很生气。这是一种单纯的商业交易，不可能啊！刚刚免费股票。
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the
还有
bribe.
20万美元的股票。
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
哎，他52岁，他找一个快要13岁，不是，快要几岁？快要15岁的少女。
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm going to get my cut.
13岁。
You're going to jail,
差快
Curtis.
40岁。
You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
他好意思。
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
这个一定不是2就是3。
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
是我刚刚不就在你旁边看吗？
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
他竟然还
Why
嫌
the
不够
big。payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her
接下
lover.
来可能都不用选一了
And。you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a
这些
fine
高官
reputation
不
for
可能会
building
说真
houses.
话。
What
我
would
想
I
要
know
搞
about
我
his choice of building materials?
该讲什么？抱歉，门罗先生一直在建筑方面有不错的口碑，我不知道他选择什么可能骗的。但我这个不是在这里找到的吗？对不
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
我看杰克跟菲尔普斯都要完蛋了。这么正义，在这些黑暗的高官里面，应该会被玩死吧。看看像罗伊、老油条了，要怎么爬上高位？
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
要坐电梯喽。
You want a face full of knuckles? This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
It looks like you were a big team.
右边。是我的吗 ？Jack Castle， 对，这是我的。
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
我要看这个了，上次我就不知道在看什么。
Hey buddy, you dropped something? When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving. Three blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
"34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds
真的是
west."
这里。
There's got to be more in these files.
哪里呀、
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
变了。
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields
开始
development?
会是有点吵起来。
I ran it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic
太
fire.
细了吧？他们肯定有什么过节之前。
Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
这个 Jack 也是傲娇吧？他还要想，然后下一秒就说可以去哪里调查。谢艾文7个月，恭喜恭喜，1个月啦！等一下
Hello there.
不
You need
是
some help
这
there,
栋，
sir?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
我说奇怪，大家不觉得这栋很熟悉吗？是不是上面那个灯掉下来的那一栋？好像是，又好像不是。哎呀！哎，他们把那个灯拆掉了，终于知道那个很危险了。他说在2楼。都哪边可以开？这就是不听人家讲话的下场。诶，楼上而已。跟我讲楼上，楼上这么大一格，只是没去修，不要说出来。他好歹跟我讲哪一间吧。诶，啊。
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Oh, 好方便。
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
3部电影。还是我在看这个？啊，董事啊，我应该看董事。这游戏还有这点就是比较麻烦，知道？要记住这一长串的名字。这是什么？股东？谁呀？ 大家有看到熟悉的名字？该不会我们要使用相同的政策了吧？弗兰克、艾文森特斯，对，这时候我们等一下就直接使用之前的政策就好了，反正随便点正确，他就会讲话了。哎，门罗，哎，这是这个吧？
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
就是那个医生。
Do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
那个人一定跟我讲说，一定想说，你跟我讲这些啊，我怎么知道
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
我不要自己调吧。
34 degrees.
34429。
4 minutes. 29 seconds north. 118 degrees.
81758.
17 minutes. 58 seconds west.
Oh, 手动好快。158。
The lot number's 1876988.
哦，这好方便哦。
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. The registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here.
等一下，
Use this adding machine.
这种工作不是你帮我做就好了吗？
To a book. So divide your lot number by
除以
90,000.
9000，9万。我刚刚是多少？我哪记住刚刚那段数字啊？1876988。
1876988 divided by
90,000. Yes.
真的？怎么会这样子啊？叫人家自己操作。1876988嘛，除以210千。
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
好酷，20。
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
U21，你就帮我操作就好了，我不用自己来啊。
Let's see what the site is worth to them. $1,876,988.
8788。
The book value is $350. With the new
哇
home
塞
in place,
，350万
the
变成
improved
3000，
value of the property is $3,500.
1500万，
They can make a
没有
killing.
万啊，350变3500。哇，又要枪战，完了。
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
就是那
One
三
thing
个
you
人。
learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
旁边啊 ？OK， 先换掩体。我刚刚
Throw out the gun.
Let's see if I can't put one right between your eyes.
啊，是这一个。
Christ, just missed.
To the left, and you would have had me, boys.
我哪去？我刚刚看明明就在右边啊，奇怪。对了。
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
杰克，你可以再讲大声
Don't
点。
fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it.
好像后面开始跟那个陆战队有关，那个军队队友。
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's
基金会就有鬼啊！
They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one.
这是标准的被卖还帮人家数钱呢。
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
啊，完了，只是个棋子。阿手。
Who's asking?
Leyland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea.
我把话筒放在我的鼻子前面。
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
为什么那个电话可以这样拿过来？为什么？行动的吗？这辆车很酷。那种不是有线的吗？为什么？你的车很酷，就借我啦。那句没办法，剧情需要，不然我觉得一定有鬼。果然啊，完了，他们每个人都这么大一只。
I appreciate the help, all of you.
哦，原来是我的人啊。
I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of
我的枪怎么特别小只？开始。
Put the weapon down now.
Step on it.
Throw out the guns.
You're right. Let the swallow this one over here.
为什么一直缩起来？好，那个，我要去捡他们的枪。哦，他们很强哎。
I'm moving. Check your fire.
Keep your head down!
Somebody put some fire on that guy!
Where?
Two of them on your right.
还有很多人呢。
As soon as he pokes his head out, you step on it.
That's it. Out of ammo.
Out of ammo. 等下，我捡枪啊！你们不要那么冲。哎，那你怎么没有枪
Two of them on your right.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
很裸啊！你在哪？这里啊！哎，就走！被吸啊！
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
There he is! Blast him! Christ. Just missed.
我的枪变小只了。哎呦
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Ah! 逼我打你
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
"对啊，那里直接剧情让我吃香了，可能这样子看起来比较伟大啦。还想从保险库拿什么？
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here?
要记得快点。
I'm
那个没有英文，那个没有中文。
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard!
Oh, what's that?
What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Tipo. 待在旁边一直来也好。
That's a hell of a payroll.
可能想说他被打了一枪之后就不会跑了吧？毕竟他那么废。都是这个啊。
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
《洛杉矶市阿兰方舟医生。阿兰方舟医生涉嫌提供并配送了大部分洛杉矶的麻醉毒品。作为一个精神科医生，他涉嫌以治疗病人为由，将大量的吗啡在1949年，有22名被捕，死者声称他们没有吸食毒品，他们只是用药物来缓解他们。 精神病的症状，有些人甚至出示了相关证明材料。刚开始这些现象并没有引起警方的重视，以至于其他后面怎么那么快啊？旁边还在 A 好。贝塔斯开始拜访，前后9月14日，即将载满$1000的吗啡运送量到。方舟医生通过所有组的犯罪，沾光了相当数量的毒品。天空。等一下，是罗伊耶。所以罗伊知道那个有问题。
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
还是罗伊帮他写这种伪造的，刚刚听他讲。你继续哈。啊，刚好桌上有个报纸，我等一下看一下。
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
哦，等我看完这份报纸。
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
这是刚刚的事哎，这界限越推越近了。
Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California.
标准就是会被卖掉人啊，什么都说出来，你完了。
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
这个人真的空呢。
I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy.
哦，完了。
Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go.
完了。
Let them.
没得帮别人数钱哦。 先开枪才是正确的做法，没错。我要为他示范。为什么你的台灯倒了？找着看，桌上的东西不能看吗？可以啊。哎呦，你划掉了什么？
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to
他现在正处于非常健谈的状态。
Elsa.
Thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor!
爸爸。
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
你早就可以移了，你在那边等。刚才正想说他为什么不慢慢爬走。阿秋。